Step back before I come to OSR, on source revenue. And once upon a time, I was driving, and among the people who have encouraged me to get a car you can drive was him. I never told him, but I'd just come from the US, and I'm driving Uhuru Highway, coming to the roundabout. Then who do I see this guy next there with a BMW? Like, hey, Keith, what have been happening? And I said, let me get something. So I bought a car, and I met this young lady who used to work with an NGO, Aga Khan, and he told me, hey, and I'll put in Q and translate, ni matigali mada. What she said, matigali is remains, that is stomach. So saying, the stomach is okay, what has remained, you have bought a car. Which means what Keith is saying, if you are going to go to the NSC or buy there, you must have met your fundamentals. Food.
So the NSC, you know, NSC is the last resort now. It's a bakshishi that we need to invest in.
And it made a lot of sense, because when you look savings, is when individuals or household or companies really have met the necessary obligation. Then they have now opportunity to save. And then we go to the fundamental. If we can't, I can't even meet the food, then becomes a difficult. But coming to own source revenue, and this is what even if you look at the medium-term plan 4 has been pushing for counties. What is this? And the demo was a very interesting. You had an opportunity to link up with Demo now in Europe as an ambassador. We used to go to PS's meeting, had an opportunity to do that. And you say, I don't need money from Treasury, but just give me this, I'll make more. We tend to be now at the other counties, give. But there are a lot of areas. Look at Turkana. I'll not take a county like Turkana, which gets the second chunk of devolved funds than Nairobi. Lake Turkana, it's, if you go around it, it has a bigger coastline than from north coast to south coast of the Indian Ocean. And it has fresh fish. Those are things we can read it from your own source revenue that they can utilize. And the point that Patrick's making, last night I had an opportunity, I was reading through and I found this, can Gambia meet its obligations in terms of their 2022 budget? And they were talking about balanced budget. And they said no, because we're budgeting, you have 10 shillings, but they're budgeting for 20. It doesn't make sense at all. And therefore, it goes back to what you're talking about, own source revenue. If you as a county, we are going to raise 5B, as much as possible, that 5B, what we are going to do must reflect that. As you actually look at your CIDPs, county development plans. And it's very interesting when you do accounting, you remember Kimura, was he the one teaching fundamentals of accounting?
Yes.
Kampe Kamtoe. Very interesting. Kampe Kamtoe. Kampe credit, Kamtoe debit. So you must balance the book, those two. At the end of the day, you talk about that country or county balanced because of what they get and what they spend. So a good idea of own source revenue, and I think the national government should also appreciate these counties can raise their own funds.
Right, that's the question. Can the counties raise their own funds? Because we have also the Speaker of the Senate saying the counties should actually stop being reliant on the Treasury.
But the national government has never let the counties go.
But the President has been categorical that within 60 days, all those functions that are supposed to be devolved, they should have been devolved. It's given the 60 days to do that.
But Diba, you're right, and I can stand here and say anything. I can. But I'll be checked by how much have I implemented.
All right, let's just discuss about that then. Also,
borrowing from what my